Here's a tutorial for the Unicorn Sparkles lettering brushes for Procreate. The first thing you're going to do is get your Faded Unicorn palette, and then what we're going to do is we're going to select the colors. It's important the way that you select them because that's going to determine the color of your brush. I have them set up in a way that these color combinations look best together. So we're going to tap the orange and make sure that that first color is kind of the yellowish orange, and make sure the second color is the reddish orange. Then make sure to re-tap that yellow color. Make sure that it's the dot in the top right corner. And I'm going to show you the difference between the first color and the second color. They do make a difference which one you have selected. I'm going to go into my brush pack and get the Faded Unicorn Sequins script brush. And then we're going to make sure that it's that yellow color in the beginning. And I'm going to show you how that looks as I write it out. So you can see that the kind of orangish color, the secondary color, shows up as the main color. When you put pressure, it will be that orange color, and when you put less pressure, it'll be that rainbow color, and it will change. Now I'll show you what it looks like switched. So rather than the yellow being first, we're going to make that orange color first. And now I'll also show you what I meant when I said that it changes. So the secondary color, the one that shows up, that yellow, that's always going to stay the same, but the rainbow color will change as you lift your pen. So every time you lift your pen, a new color will go down for the rainbows. Now the difference between the Faded Unicorn and the Unicorn brush is that when you write with the Unicorn brush, the color always changes. So there will always be a solid color when you put pressure, but the color will always change. And then when you lift your pen and write a new letter, the rainbow colors will change as well. So I'm going to go over choosing your colors one more time. So you'll notice that I'm going to be choosing this green color, and they're all grouped into two. So it goes yellow, orange, blue, purple, green, and the kind of pinkish color beside it. So you'll want to follow the pattern that I have it in, and make sure that the first color is always in that top right corner. And then this is kind of when you don't lift your pen, which is kind of my habit, but then if you constantly lift your pen, you'll get a different rainbow color when you do your light strokes. So now what I'm going to do is write out a word, and I'm going to show you how to put a shadow behind it to make it look really cool. Okay, so you're going to go into your layers, you're going to slide the layer over to the left, and you're going to hit duplicate. Then you're going to go back to that bottom layer, you're going to tap it, and then you're going to hit select. Then you're going to go get a black color, so tap the top circle, and it's going to open up your color wheel. Double tap in the black area, and it will automatically select black for you. And then what you're going to do is go back into your layers, you're going to tap the bottom layer, and you're going to hit fill layer. Alright, now you're going to tap the arrow in the top left, and then you're going to move that shadow over a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, whichever area you want your shadow to be. So I'm going to move mine a little bit down to the right. Now what you're going to do is go and tap the magic wand and hit Gaussian blur and hit layer, and then you're going to just pull your Apple Pencil or your stylus, whatever you have, or your finger, just pull it over until it has enough of a blur that you like. And then what you're going to do is tap on your layers, tap on the bottom layer, and on opacity you're just going to pull it down until it's the shadow opacity that you like, until it's light enough for you. If you don't like where your shadow is, you can always move it around with the arrow. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into our layers, we're going to create another layer and put it at the very top, and we're going to get the flare in the Luminance brush pack, which is a pack that already comes with Procreate. And with a white color, we can then go in and add little sparkles. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any other questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm always happy to help.